Hello friends, welcome to the series that is certified in the Risk and Information System Control Part 17 of Domain 3. Friends, in this series, we'll discuss about the two topics. That is first, we'll discuss about some emerging technology in IS audit and risk management. And second, we'll discuss about the understanding vulnerability assessment in risk management. So friends, stay tuned and let's start the today's topic. Friends, first we'll discuss about some emerging technologies in IS audit and risk management. Friends, in today's digital world, emerging technologies play a big role in how we manage risks and keep our information system safe. Artificial intelligence and machine learning help us spot unusual pattern and that could signal a problem, while big data analytics help us to find trends and potential risks in the large amount of data. Friends, cloud computing brings new opportunities but also new risks like data security and privacy concern. With the rise of Internet of Things device, friends, we need to watch out for unauthorized access and data breaches. Right? Similarly, blockchain provides secure way to record transactions and cybersecurity tools and automation help us keep an eye on threat. So friends, let's start with this much of introduction. Let's start the today's topic. First, we'll discuss about welcome to the IS Audit Insight. Friends, in today's video, we'll delve into the changing world of information system audit, emphasizing the important role audit team play in protecting our digital assets. Friends, we'll look at how these team carefully review systems to ensure they are working properly and securely. And going forward, friends, we'll explore how audit program and the risk management work together to keep everything safe. Friends, we'll also discuss the impact of new automated tools which help auditors work more efficiently and effectively. And friends, these tools are changing the way audits are done, making them faster and more thorough. It's an exciting time for IS audit as they adapt to the new challenges and technologies. First we'll understand about the IS audit. Friends, understanding IS audit is crucial as it forms the backbone of secure information system. IS audit involve examining and evaluating the systems and processes that handle data to ensure they are secure, reliable, and meet regulatory requirements. Friends, it is like checking the locks and security camera of a building to keep it safe from intruders. Friends, IS auditors assess risks, identify vulnerabilities, and recommend improvement to strengthen the system's defenses. They play a vital role in safeguarding sensitive information from cyber threat and ensuring that businesses can operate smoothly without disruption. Friends, IS audit is essential for maintaining trust, compliance, and the overall security of information system in today's digital world. First, we'll discuss about its objective. Friends, IS audit offer an unbiased and methodical examination of the control environment, ensuring its appropriateness and effectiveness. Friends, IS auditors assess the system and processes that handle data to make sure they are working as they should be. They don't take sides or have biases. Instead, they focus on finding any weaknesses or problems in the system. And by doing this, they help organizations ensure that their controls are appropriate for the risks they face and that they are doing a good job of protecting their information. Friends, it is like having a neutral referee in a game, making sure everyone plays by the rule and the game runs smoothly. Next, about the importance. Friends, such audits underscore the necessity for control enhancement and bring potential risks for management attention. And these audits are like a spotlight shining on the areas where the control environment could be stronger or where risks might lurk. Friends, by highlighting these areas, IS audits help management see where improvements are needed to better protect the organization's assets and data. It is a bit like having a friend who point out the potholes in the road ahead so you can avoid them and have a smoother journey. Let's talk about some benefits. Friends, by providing the substantial evidence, IS auditors helps in fine-tuning control strategies and mitigating risks. IS auditors gathers concrete evidence about how well controls are working and where they need improvement. And this evidence is crucial for decision making. Friends, it is like having a detailed map showing exactly where the dangers are on a hiking trail. And with this information, organizations can adjust their control strategies to better protect their assets and data, reducing the chances of problems like data breaches or financial losses. And last, about the collaboration. Friends, effective coordination with audit team allow risk practitioner to align the risk management program with audit findings. So when risk practitioner and audit team work together, well, they can use the findings from audits to improve how they manage risks. It's like having a two puzzle pieces that fits perfectly together. And by combining their expertise, they ensure that the organization's risk management effort are focused on the most important areas highlighted by the audits. And this collaboration helps the organization stay proactive in addressing risks and maintaining a strong control environment. Moving next. Next we'll discuss about some role of the risk practitioner. Friends, risk practitioner plays a key role in navigating through audit recommendation. They act as a guides, help organizations make sense of the finding from the audits. Friends, they prioritize actions based on the severity of the risk identified, ensuring that resources are allocated effectively. So friends, by providing insight and recommendation, risk practitioner help organizations implement changes to strengthen their control environment, right? And their expertise is essential in steering the organizations towards safer waters, minimizing risks and maximizing opportunities for successes. In this, the first point is about the data. Friends, risk practitioner may supply crucial data supporting IS auditors in their quest for control examination. Risk practitioner serve as a valuable allies to IS auditors by providing essential data and insight. It is like offering a detailed map to help someone navigate through uncharted territory. And with access to the relevant information about risks and control measures, IS auditors can conduct thorough examination to ensure the effectiveness of control environment. Friends, risk practitioner contribute by offering context, explaining the significance of certain risks and providing evidence of control implementation. And this collaboration enhances the accuracy and depth of audits, ultimately strengthening the organization's ability to manage risks effectively. Next, about the updates. Friends, following audit recommendations, updating risk treatment plan and registers became a primary task. When audit recommendations are received, it is like getting a checklist of areas to improve. Friends, risk practitioner take the lead in ensuring that the risk treatment plans are registered, are updated accordingly. Friends, they review existing plan, assessing whether they adequately address the risks identified in the audit. Then they work to update these plans, adding new controls or adjusting existing ones as needed. It is akin to fine-tuning a roadmap to include new destination and avoid potential roadblocks. So friends, by keeping a risk treatment plan and registers up to date, organizations can better manage their risks and respond effectively to audit findings. And last point is about control. Friends, risk practitioners play a significant role in the enforcement and enhancement of control measures based on audit insight. Right? Friends, think of them as a guardian of safety and efficiency within an organization. And after receiving insight from audits, they work to enforce existing control and strengthen them where needed. It is like tightening the bolt on a machine to make sure it runs smoothly. Friends, they collaborate with the relevant team to implement recommended changes, ensuring that control measures are effective in mitigating risks. And by taking proactive steps, they help the organization stay resilient against potential threats and maintain a robust control environment. Moving next we'll discuss about some automated IS audit, that the future of technical assessment. Friends, automated IS audit is shaping up the future of the technical assessment. It is like having a high technical assistant that can analyze vast amount of data quickly and accurately. So with automation, audits become more efficient and comprehensive. Automated tools can scan system for vulnerabilities, monitor for suspicious activities, and even generate reports automatically. So in this, friends, let's start. First point is about the mechanics. Friends, automated assessment operates independently using dedicated applications to scrutinize technical controls. Imagine them as a diligent inspector working around the clock. So friends, these automated tools are designed to examine technical controls within information systems. They can check things like access controls, encryption, and software configuration. And working independently, they scan through vast amount of data quickly and efficiently, identifying potential vulnerabilities or area of concern. So friends, it is like having a specialized team constantly monitoring the logs and alarm of a building. And these automated assessments provide valuable insight into the security of the organization system, helping to identify and address risks in a timely manner. Next, about the impact. Friends, this approach can drastically change the audit process, offering real-time evaluation without disrupting production. Friends, it is like having a silent observer constantly checking the system without interrupting the workflow. So automated assessment provide immediate feedback, allowing organizations to identify and address issues as they arise. So this means that potential risks can be detected and mitigated in the real time rather than waiting for the periodic audit. So it is akin to fixing a leaky faucet as soon as it starts dripping, preventing a flood later on. So with real-time evaluation, friends, organization can maintain a strong control environment while minimizing disruption to their operation, ensuring both security and efficiency. Moving next we'll discuss about some case study, that is automated IS audit in action. Friends, imagine a scenario where an organization implement an automated IS audit system across its network. Friends, the system running in parallel with production processes manage to review 100% of the control action in real time. In its first quarter of operation, the system detected 47 control failures that were previously unnoticed, and this led to immediate rectification and significantly bolstered the security posture of the organization. And such success stories highlight the transformative potential of automated IS audits in enhancing control mechanism. And this case illustrates, friends, how automated audits can identify issues that might have slipped through the cracks, enabling organizations to address them promptly and effectively, thus strengthening their overall security posture. Moving next we'll discuss about some advantages of automated IS audit. Friends, automated IS audits offer several advantages, primarily by enhancing efficiency and security. And these automated systems tirelessly monitor systems, reducing the need for manual oversight. Right? Friends, additionally, automated audits provide real-time insight into the potential vulnerabilities, allowing organizations to address them promptly. And this proactive approach strengthens the organization's security posture, reducing the likelihood of breaches or data loss. Overall, friends, automated IS audit streamline processes, increase responsiveness, and bolster security, making them an invaluable asset in today's digital landscape. In this, the first point is about speed. Friends, automated system assess control in near real time, offering immediate insight into potential vulnerabilities. And these systems work quickly and efficiently, scanning through data and configuration without delay. Friends, it is like having a fast forward button for audits. And by providing real time insight, organizations can identify and address vulnerabilities as soon as they arise, minimizing the window of opportunity for attackers. And this rapid response help to strengthen the organization's security posture and reduce the risks of security incidents. Friends, with automated system, audits are no longer a slow, periodic process but rather a continuous, agile practice, ensuring that security remain robust at all times. Next, about the coverage. Friends, unlike manual audits, an automated audit can achieve 100% control action evaluation, leaving no stone unturned. Friends, these automated systems meticulously review every aspect of control action without missing a beat. Friends, this comprehensive coverage provides organization with a complete picture of the security posture, allowing them to identify and address vulnerabilities with confidence. And with automated audits, there are no gap or blind spot, ensuring that all potential risks are addressed proactively. Next, about the non-intrusive. Friends, these systems work alongside with the production processes, ensuring security without impending workflow. So friends, automated audit system operates seamlessly in the background, monitoring and analyzing data without interfering with day-to-day operation. It is like having a security camera that are always on but never get in the way. Friends, because these systems are not intrusive, employee can carry out their tasks without interruption, while the organizations benefit from continuously security monitoring. And this approach not only maintains productivity but also enhances security by providing constant vigilance without causing any inconvenience. Moving next we'll discuss about some implementing automated IS audits. That is the key steps for organization. Friends, implementing automated IS audits involves several key steps. First, to understand your organization needs and the goal. And friends, then choose the right tool that fit your requirement. Next, define what you want to audit and set up the automated system accordingly, making sure that these systems work smoothly with your existing technology. And finally, friends, review and update your processes as necessary to keep with the changes. So friends, first in this step, first is about the planning. Friends, begin with the thorough planning phase, identifying key control areas for automation. This means figuring out which part of your organization's system need to be monitored and checked automatically. It is like making a roadmap before a trip, deciding which route to take. And during this phase, friends, you will assess your organization need and the goals and determine which control are most important to automate. This could include things like access control, data encryption, or network security. And by planning carefully, you lay the groundwork for a successful automated audit system that target the most critical areas effectively. Next, about the deployment. Friends, deploy the automated system in a controlled manner, ensuring it operates in parallel without disrupting existing processes. Friends, think of it like adding a new tool to your toolbox without causing chaos. And during deployment, carefully integrate the automated system into your organization's existing infrastructure, ensuring it can run alongside current processes smoothly like a silent observer, watching over everything without causing any disturbance. Friends, test the system thoroughly to make sure it works as expected and does not interfere with day-to-day operations. And by deploying the automated system in a controlled manner, you can maintain productivity while enhancing security through continuous monitoring and evaluation. Next, about the monitoring. Friends, regular monitoring and adjustments are crucial to keep the system aligned with the organizational goal. Friends, keeping an eye on the automated system to ensure it's working as intended and meeting the organization's need. This involves regularly reviewing audit results, analyzing any issues that arise, and making necessary adjustments. And by monitoring the system closely, one can ensure that it continues to effectively identify and address potential risks, keeping your organization's information system secure. And next, about the evaluation. Friends, continuously evaluate the performance and effectiveness of the automated audit system. It's like regularly checking a car to make sure it's running smoothly. Friends, assess how well the system is working and considering factors like accuracy, efficiency, and the ability to identify risks, look at the result it provides and compare them to your organization's goal and standards. Friends, if there are any issues or areas for improvement, make adjustment as needed. And by evaluating the system regularly, you can ensure that it remains effective in keeping your organization's information system safe and secure. Moving next we'll discuss about some challenges in the automated IS audit. Friends, while the advantage of automated IS audits are significant, there are challenges to consider. Friends, setting up such system requires significant investment in terms of technology and expertise. Friends, organization must ensure that the automated audit do not become overly reliant on predefined criteria, potentially missing new types of vulnerabilities. And this means that they should not just rely on what they know, but also be ready for new threats. Furthermore, there is a need for continuous updating of the assessment criteria to match the evolving threat landscape. ensuring the system effectiveness long term. It is like updating your antivirus software to keep up with the new viruses. And by addressing these challenges, organizations can maximize the benefit of automated IS audits while staying resilient against emerging threat. Moving next we'll discuss about some future trend in the IS audit. Friends, the future of IS audit is set to be marked by evolution and innovation. It is like upgrading from the old model to a newer one, that is more advanced version. And friends, one major trend is the increased use of AI, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning in audits. Friends, these technology will enable audits to be more predictive and proactive, identifying risks before they occur. And additionally, there will be a greater focus on continuous auditing where system monitor control in the real time rather than periodically. And this approach provide immediate insight and allow for faster response to the threats. In this, the first point is about AI. Friends, artificial intelligence is set to play a dominant role, offering predictive insight based on the data. It is like having a crystal ball that can foresee potential risks. Friends, AI system will analyze vast amount of data to identify patterns and trends, allowing auditors to predict future risks and take preventive measures. And by harnessing AI, IS audits can become more proactive and strategic rather than reactive. And these systems will not only detect anomalies but also recommend actions to mitigate risks. Ultimately, AI will enable auditors to make better informed decisions and enhance the overall effectiveness of IS audits. Next, about the cloud. Friends, cloud-based audit tools will become more prevalent, providing scalability and agility for businesses. It is like having your audit tools accessible from anywhere, anytime. And with cloud-based solution, organizations can easily scale their audit processes to meet growing demands without investing in additional infrastructure. Friends, these tools offer flexibility, allowing auditors to conduct assessments remotely and collaborate more efficiently. Plus, cloud-based solutions often come with the advanced features like real-time monitoring and automated updates, enhancing the overall effectiveness of audits. So friends, as businesses increasingly rely on cloud services, cloud-based audit tools will become indispensable for managing risks effectively in a dynamic digital environment. And last, we'll conclude the topic by stating that in today's discussion on the IS audit and the evolving role of the risk management, we have highlighted the critical importance of the continuous assessment and enhancement of control environment. Friends, it is like regularly checking your house for any security vulnerabilities and making improvement to keep it safe. So friends, the integration of automated IS audit tool present a significant opportunity for organizations to bolster their security posture. While challenging to implement, these technologies offer unparalleled insight into the control effectiveness in the real time, fundamentally changing the audit landscape. And by embracing friends automation and continuously evaluating and updating their control environment, organizations can stay ahead of emerging threat and ensure the integrity of their information systems. Moving next friends, next topic we'll discuss about some understanding the vulnerability assessment in the risk management. Friends, vulnerability assessment is a critical aspect of risk management, identifying weaknesses in the system and the processes that could be exploited by the attackers. It involves finding vulnerabilities in system, networks, and applications, both known and potential. And after identification, risks associated with these vulnerabilities are evaluated, prioritize them before on based on severity and likelihood of exploitation. Friends, remediation effort then focuses on addressing the most critical risks first through actions like applying patches or implementing security controls. Friends, continuous monitoring ensures that the vulnerability are regularly assessed and managed, helping organizations maintain a strong security posture over time. Let's start with this much of introduction. Let's start this topic. In this, first we'll understand what is vulnerability assessment. Friends, vulnerability assessment is the process of identifying and evaluating weaknesses in the system, networks, and applications that could be exploited by the attackers. Right? Friends, in vulnerability assessment, security professionals use tools and techniques to discover vulnerabilities, both known and potential, and assess the risks associated with them. And this include understanding the potential impact of exploiting these vulnerabilities, such as data breaches or system compromises. Friends, the goal is to prioritize these vulnerabilities based on their severity and likelihood of exploitation, allowing organizations to focus their resources on mitigating the most critical risks. Overall, vulnerability assessment is a key component of cybersecurity, helping organizations proactively identify and address security weaknesses to protect their asset and data from unauthorized access or damage. Let's look at some overview first. Friends, vulnerability assessment is a methodical review that focus on identifying unaddressed attack vectors such as open ports or services that may compromise security. Friends, it is like checking all the entry points of a building to make sure they are properly secured. So friends, in a vulnerability assessment, security experts uses specialized tools and technique to scan system, networks and application for potential vulnerabilities. And this include looking for things like outdated software, misconfiguration or weak passwords that could be exploited by the attackers. And by uncovering these vulnerabilities, organizations can take steps to address them before they are exploited, strengthening their overall security posture. Next, about the scope. Friends, the assessment scope can vary from a single system to an entire facility or a comprehensive business processes. So it is like friends zooming in or out on a map to focus on specific areas. Similarly, in vulnerability assessment, the scope defines what is being examined, whether it is a single computer, an entire network, or even a business processes. Friends, a narrow scope may focus on a specific application, while a broader scope may encompasses an entire organization's IT infrastructure. And by defining the scope, organizations can tailor the assessment of their specific needs and ensure that all relevant areas are thoroughly examined for vulnerabilities. Moving next we'll discuss about some purpose. Friends, the purpose of vulnerability assessment is to provide actionable information of management to understand the risk management, effectiveness and make informed decision. Friends, it is like giving a report card to the management and showing them where the organization stands in terms of security. Friends, vulnerability assessment offer insight into the effectiveness of the risk management effort and by identifying weaknesses and the potential risks in the system and the processes. And this information allow management to prioritize resources and take appropriate actions to address vulnerabilities before they are exploited by attackers. So friends, by making informed decision based on the finding of vulnerability assessment, organizations can enhance their security posture and mitigate potential risks effectively. Next, about the tools. Friends, vulnerability assessment utilizes a mix of open source and a commercial tools to automate or supplement parts of the assessment. Friends, these tools scan system, networks, and the applications to identify vulnerability effectively. Open source tools like Nmap or OpenVAS are freely available and can perform the basic scan, whereas commercial tools such as Nessus or Quale offer more advanced features and supports, often with extensive databases of known vulnerabilities. So friends, by using the combination of both type of tools, organizations can conduct comprehensive vulnerability assessment and ensure that their systems are thoroughly checked for weaknesses. Next, about some rules and the knowledge. Friends, in vulnerability assessment, several contributors play important roles. Security analysts are like detectives. They scan the system, study results, and decide which vulnerabilities need fixing first. Similarly, system administrators help by sharing knowledge about how systems are set up and how they work. Similarly, network engineers focus on finding weaknesses in the network setup. Pen testers act like attackers, testing systems to find vulnerabilities that automated tools might miss. Friends, together these roles make vulnerability assessment effective in keeping the organizations safe. First, we'll discuss about some practitioners. Friends, a vulnerability assessment practitioner need to understand both technical and non-technical security control and how systems are set up, right? So friends, it is like being a bridge between a technical and non-technical sides of security. They must know about things like firewall and encryption, but also understand how these fit into the bigger picture of an organization's security. And by having this knowledge, they can effectively identify and prioritize vulnerabilities, ensuring that the organization's system are protected from potential threats. Next, friends, in a vulnerability assessment, a review might involve analyzing firewall configurations, management processes, and administrator competence. It is like inspecting different part of a building's security. So friends, first they check their firewall setting to make sure they are strong and properly set up to block unwanted access. Then they look at how the firewall is managed. Finally, sure it's regularly updated and monitored. And friends, finally they assess the skill and practices of the administrator who oversee the firewall to ensure they can respond effectively to the security threat. So friends, by examining these areas, vulnerability assessors can identify weaknesses and recommend improvement to strengthen the organization's security postures. Moving next. Next we'll discuss about some importance of the regular assessment. Friends, regular and the rigorous vulnerability assessments are not just a checkbox for compliance, but a critical element of an effective risk management program. Friends, these assessments help in identifying potential false positive or vulnerabilities that might be mitigated by existing control. For example, friends, let's take an example like a door with a faulty lock might seem secure, but regular checks can reveal the problem. However, assessments also face the challenge of only identifying known weaknesses. Hence, the genuine need for a comprehensive approach. So, by conducting regular assessment, organizations can stay proactive in addressing security risks and ensuring the integrity of their systems. Moving next. Next, friends, we'll discuss about some challenges in the vulnerability assessment. Friends, vulnerability assessment faces several challenges, but understanding and overcoming them is crucial for effective risk management. Friends, one common challenge is false positive, where a tool identifies a vulnerability that doesn't actually exist. Friends, to navigate this, practitioners need to carefully verify and validate findings to separate real threat from the false alarm. Similarly, another challenge is the sheer volume of vulnerabilities, which can be overwhelming. It is like searching for a needle in a haystack. Friends, prioritizing vulnerabilities based on their severity and potential impact help focus effort where they are needed most. Additionally, vulnerability assessment can miss new or zero-day vulnerability as they are not yet known. Lastly, ensuring that assessments are regularly updated and comprehensive is essential to keep pace with the evolving threat. So, friends, by navigating these common pitfalls, organizations can conduct more effective vulnerability assessment and strengthen their overall security posture. First, we'll discuss about some false positives. Friends, identifying vulnerabilities may not pose actual risks or may be mitigated by existing control. Friends, false positive can occur when vulnerability assessment tool mistakenly flags something as a vulnerability when it is not. For example, a tool might detect an outdated software version that has already been patched or a configuration setting that is not actually a security issue. And to address false positives, practitioners need to carefully review and validate each findings, considering the context of the organization's environment and existing security measures. And this ensures that only genuine security risks are prioritized for remediation, avoiding unnecessary effort and disruption. Next, about the cost and impact. Friends, management may accept vulnerabilities if mitigation strategies are costlier than a potential impact. In vulnerability assessment, organizations weigh the cost of fixing vulnerabilities against the potential damage they could cause. And if the cost of implementing security measures outweighs the potential impact of vulnerabilities, management may choose to accept the risks. For example, if fixing a minor vulnerability requires a significant investment, but the risk of it being exploited is low and potential damage is minimal, management might decide not to address it immediately. However, this decision should be made carefully considering factors like likelihood of exploitation and the organization's risk tolerance. And third, about the known weaknesses. Friends, assessments typically identified weaknesses that are already known or easily discernible. It is like finding cracks in the sidewalk that we have walked on many times before. So friends, similarly, vulnerability assessment often uncover vulnerabilities that are well documented or commonly found in the similar system. And while these common weaknesses are important to address, they represent only a part of the potential risks an organization faces. The challenge lies in the identifying and addressing known or emerging vulnerabilities, which may not be captured by standard assessment methods. And to overcome this limitation, friends, organizations should adopt a comprehensive approach to the security, incorporating threat intelligence, penetration testing, and other proactive measures to identify and mitigate both known and unknown vulnerabilities. Moving next friends will discuss about some best practices in the vulnerability assessment. Friends, for effective vulnerability assessment, organizations should conduct comprehensive scan of the system, network and applications using a mix of automated tools and the manual techniques. regular assessments are crucial to keep up with the evolving threat with vulnerabilities prioritized based on the severity and the potential impact. It is important to validate findings to reduce the false positive and involve human expertise to detect complex vulnerabilities accurately. So, implementing a robust patch management process, continuous monitoring solution, and fostering collaboration between IT, security, and the business teams are essential. In this, the first point is about the conduct regular assessment regularly. Friends, conducting regular assessment regularly to stay ahead of the emerging threat and vulnerabilities. Friends, regular vulnerability assessment help organizations identify and address the security weaknesses before they can be exploited by the attackers. And by staying proactive and conducting assessments on consistent basis, organizations can keep their systems secure and minimize the risk of security breaches. Next, comprehensive. Friends, cover both technical and non-technical aspect, ensuring no area is overlooked. It is like checking every corner of a room, not just the obvious spot. So friends, comprehensive vulnerability assessment examine not only technical vulnerabilities like software flaws or the network weaknesses, but also non-technical aspects such as policies, procedures, and employee training. And by addressing both technical and non-technical aspects, organizations can gain a holistic view of their security posture, identifying vulnerabilities that may go otherwise go unnoticed. And this approach helps strengthen overall security and minimizes the risk of the security breaches. Next, about the informed. Friends, keep updated with the latest vulnerability databases and tools for a more informed assessments. It is like staying updated with the latest news to make better decisions. And by regularly checking the latest vulnerability databases and using up-to-date tools, organizations can ensure they are aware of the most recent threat and vulnerabilities. And this allow for a more accurate and effective assessment, helping to identify and address potential security risks before they are exploited. Friends, staying informed help organizations stay ahead of emerging threat and maintain a strong security posture. Moving next. Next we'll discuss about some tool and the resources. Friends, utilizing technology is crucial in the vulnerability assessment for efficient and effective result. In this, the first point is about open source. Friends, several open source tools offer robust features for vulnerability scanning and assessments. Friends, these tools can identify weaknesses in the system, network, and the web applications, helping organizations assess their security posture effectively. Additionally, open source communities often contribute to the development and improvement of these tools, ensuring they stay up to date with emerging threat. So by leveraging open source tool, organization can enhance their security without significant financial investment. Next, about commercial. Friends, commercial tools often provide comprehensive solution including automated scanning and detailed reporting. Commercial tools such as Nessus, Quells, and Rapid7 offer advanced capability for vulnerability scanning and assessments. And these tools can automate the scanning processes, analyze results, and generate detailed reports, making it easier for organizations to identify and prioritize vulnerabilities. Additionally, friends, commercial solutions often provide support and updates, ensuring that organizations have access to the latest features and vulnerability databases. While commercial tools require a financial investment, their robust features and support can greatly streamline the vulnerability assessment processes and improve overall security posture. Next, about the website. Friends, website listing known vulnerabilities are crucial for staying updated on the potential risks, right? So friends, it is like having a news feed for the cybersecurity threat. Websites such as Common Vulnerability and Exposure, that is CVE database, and the National Vulnerability Database NVD provide comprehensive list of the known vulnerabilities, and these websites offer detailed information about the vulnerabilities, including their severity, affected system, and the potential impact. Friends, security professionals regularly visit these websites to stay informed about the emerging threats and assess the relevance to their organization's system. And by staying updated, friends, through these websites, organizations can proactively identify and mitigate the potential risks, enhancing their overall security posture. And next, about the training. Friends, continuous training for the risk practitioner is essential to effectively utilize tools and perform assessments. Training programs provide practitioner with up-to-date knowledge on using vulnerability assessment tools, interpreting results, and implementing best practices. They cover topics like understanding different type of vulnerabilities, prioritizing remediation, and staying informed about emerging threats. So by participating in the continuous training, risk practitioner can enhance their expertise and ensure they are equipped to conduct thorough and effective vulnerability assessment. Friends, this ultimately strengthens the organization's security posture and reduce the risk of the security breaches. Moving next we'll discuss about some roles of the risk practitioner. Friends, risk practitioner play a diverse role beyond the vulnerability assessment, contributing to the overall risk management and the cybersecurity. They conduct in-depth risk analysis to identify and assess and prioritize risks across the organizations, considering both technical and non-technical factors. In this, the first point is about the to act as an advisor. Friends, risk practitioner act as an advisor to the management on the security risks and mitigation strategies. They assess the organization's security posture, identify potential risks, and recommend strategies to mitigate them. And this include advising on the implementation of security control. Friends, the allocation of the resource for the risk mitigation effort and the development of incident response plan. So friends, by serving as an advisor, risk practitioner help management understand the potential impact of security risks on the organization and guide them in making effective decisions to protect against these threats. Next, about the evaluator. Friends, risk practitioner evaluate the effectiveness of the current security practices and suggest improvements. Friends, by conducting assessment and audits, they assess the organization's security posture, looking for vulnerabilities and gaps in the existing practices. Friends, then they recommend improvement to strengthen the security measures such as updating policies, enhancing control, or implementing new technology. Friends, continuously monitoring security metrics and analyzing trends allow them to gauge the effectiveness of these improvements over time. Ultimately, as evaluator, risk practitioner play a crucial role in ensuring that the organization's security measures are robust and aligned with the emerging threat. Friends, here we come to the end of today's part. Thanks for watching This whole presentation is made by ISACA Preparation Academy. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like and share among your friends and stay tuned. Thank you.